Okay, so we're up for the next part of the video. Let's listen.
You'd like to respond, public offender or Hink?
Yeah. Comparing a woman to a child in this case is kind of wild. Talking about hitting your child, that's a.
So you see how public caught it right away. Had public not said nothing, none of these other men were going to say anything about it. This is the kind of thinker that I am. This is why I like public to a degree as far as how he thinks. Because he's going to question shit instead of just going forward with the entire damn conversation. No, nobody else caught that shit was out of line. Nobody else thought that was problematic.
Whole different topic for a whole different day. Hitting on kids is crazy to me, but definitely comparing a woman to a child and saying that you need to come down with the law on a woman to get her in line is crazy. I also would like to know, just to anybody that understands the question, what do you mean get her to fall in line? Like, what is that?
He was the only smart enough guy to, number one, question the damn question and then ask for an explanation. He was the only person. Now, I think I know the public knew what he meant by that question. But because he knows about how men think, I think he really wanted to get that information out as well. What do you mean getting a woman to fall in line? What does that look like? Listen to this.
That mean? What does that look like?
I don't. The other brothers want to take a stab at it.
If I was to guess,
I'm gonna stab at something else because but something else. But go ahead, I guess, Bruce.
No, go ahead, because you got pulled up in the conversation initially. Go ahead.
Okay, so maybe I could be misunderstanding the question because it says get a woman to fall in love. So when I say love, I know a lot of people.
It didn't say love, it said lying.
The ooey gooey feelings and you kissing her or buying a gift. Now, mine is, I have to tell my woman all the time. My way of showing love is not just me telling you I love you. It's about certain things I have to do, say around this house, or just in the world, to make sure she's good, make sure she's protected, make sure she feels safe. So that's my form of love. And I have to remind her that all the time. I said, look, I don't always tell you I love you. I tell you I love you once a day. And I think to me, that's good enough. But for her, what she needs, that's not what it is. She wants to hear it every 55 seconds. So, I do what I need to do to make her feel better, to make her feel at ease, to make her feel comfortable. But the most important thing that I feel like I show when I say is me showing love is making sure she's safe, and that's the most important thing. So that's what I'm thinking when I'm thinking about love.
So basically, he looks at himself as a bodyguard. No disrespect to him, he cool with me. But he basically looks at himself as a bodyguard. He doesn't look at himself as a companion. He doesn't look at himself as an emotional supporter of his woman. He doesn't see himself as a human enough to see her as a human to say, hey, when it comes to love, I see my woman as an equal partner. I see her as a fully autonomous being that I join forces with in a marriage to be able to grow, have fun, and to experience life with. He sees his marriage as a duty, and protecting his wife is the main job function. That's wild.
Maybe, like I said, I could be totally confused. My leverage thing, maybe there is a form of leverage because I'm doing that. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Do y'all women, for those of y'all who are in relationships, do y'all women fall fear for their safety daily? Like,
that's Will talking.
Are they constantly? They need to be constantly reassured, like daily or hourly, that they're safe.
No.
I get so confused with the word safe when people use it, make them feel safe. I understand safety in the sense of danger. Hey, danger's lurking. We got to get you somewhere safe. I understand safe in the sense of emotionally speaking when people feel unsure of where they stand in your life. But this constant reassurance of safety is asinine to me.
So, like when I go on the road for my son's basketball games, I'm going 2, 3 hours out. She's not able to go because she's got to work, do what she got to do. So she wants me to call and check in with her. Now she'll call me, hey, how are you on the road? Because she knows I'm coming home. It's 12:30, damn near 1 o'clock when I get home sometimes because I'm traveling so far. Some of these out in the sticks. When I say the sticks, I mean out in the country. It's a lot of side roads. So she feels more safe when she hears my voice, knowing I'm all right. I'm knowing I'm safe on the road. If it's storming,
How does anybody feel safe when they are safe at home, knowing that you're safe? Because you out driving. If anything, she feels more secure knowing that you're okay. That's not feeling safe. She's already at home. She's already safe. Men have this illusion that their presence is what causes us to be safe, when in reality, based on statistics, their presence is what actually puts us in harm's way. This is something that men don't want to admit. That woman has probably lived by herself before. She's grown. She's probably lived on her own. And she probably felt safe when she was alone in her own place with the doors locked. This whole illusion of being able to provide safety for women, when statistically men are the most dangerous in the home. Even if something was to happen to a woman, they're going to look at the man in her life first before anybody else. Because men in close proximity to women equals danger. I don't know where they get off with this stuff.
She hates storms. When it's storming, she gets scared. So if I'm down in my office when it storms, she called me.
Listen to this.
She gets on the road. If it's storming, she hates storms. When it's storming, she gets scared. So if I'm down in my office when it storms, she called me. It's storming. I said, you think you should be down there? I have to reassure her. I'm fine. Everything's good. We'll be fine. If we need to go in the basement, then we'll go in the basement. But that's what I mean when I say safety. Not because she feel like...
What grown woman... This is what I'm saying. Men are wanted. Men are not needed. Men are wanted. Men are not needed. It's been storming that lady's whole damn life. Now, I get her feeling, like this is my partner. And so naturally, if the storm is kind of loud, yes, it's nice to cuddle. Come up here, I feel a little jumpy. But let's just be honest. Nobody really married you because they were scared of storms and you made them feel safe. Like, men will literally reach and grab at every little small thing to make themselves seem needed. Sir, if you passed away or you was out of town and it stormed, she would have to deal with it. She would deal with it. I don't get why men think or assume that they're honestly needed for something as simple as a damn storm because you're scared. But in their minds, but see, this is why he said his woman, he may think because she lets him think he's needed in those ways. I'm telling you, if you are a woman that knows these very simple things about these simpletons, it's very easy to make a man feel like he's needed. But in reality, men are simply only wanted. And that's pretty much what it sounded like he was describing. Because a thunderstorm and her being scared and she's fully grown, that's kind of weird. Again, it sounded like he was talking about a child.